I'm not so happy with the color of this video, but whatever. So it's Friday. It's weekend threat and fucking weekly ramblings time. Not a lot going on this week. A lot of doctor's appointments with Kimmy, that sort of thing. Dealing with that. Shit's good though, you know. Fucking Fedor fights tomorrow. Like that's always wicked, ain't it? Like Fedor's fighting. Pretty stoked. He's fighting Verdum. That's not. I don't feel like I know Verdum's a high quality guy. You know, he's a stud, but I feel like he's below Fedor. I really do. Like I feel like this is a horrible, horrible matchup. Like why do you waste a Fedor fight on Verdum? You know, it's funny. I'm doing the Lord show. I got like Kimmy behind me painting. My buddies here. You know, I don't care. I'll fucking do it in the middle anywhere. I don't give a fuck. Say hi, Brian.
Yo, what up?
Say that works. That's Brian trying to get his fucking phone to work. Hey, Kimmy, my beautiful wife. So there we go. Nice little happy fucked up family in here. Brian's like family. He has family. Fuck it. Because I have blood that I don't even speak to. Not for bad reasons either. I just have no interest in what they're doing in their lives. Just don't care. Cousins and shit. I don't care. I don't know. Brian's way more family to me than anybody outside of fucking my immediate family, which he is a part of. So that kind of works. Cyborg's fighting tomorrow too, which is really cool because I actually saw the Zoila Frausto fight against Rosie Sexton. Like, fuck, dude. If you guys haven't seen that, it's right on the MMA Insider next to the, you know, you click it. First thing up there, that knee is fucking ungodly. Like, that knee is, ugly, ugly shit. Ugly shit. Like, it's so bad. Like, that's the worst. We watched some Caitlin Young to kind of compare it when she was in that Bodog tournament, and that is some of the nastiest, that's the nastiest women's knockout I've ever seen. Like, ugh. I mean, I don't know, fucking guys her weight, like, honestly, like, you're lying through your fucking teeth if you think you can get hit with that same knee and those fucking violent punches and eat it. I guarantee you can't. Like, if you're fucking Zoila Frausto's weight and you get hit with that shit, you're fucking done. Brian, you get hit with that shit, are you done?
Fucking right.
Yeah, like, you're not gonna eat that shit and you're about her weight. Like, there's no way. You're not taking that. You're fucking done. You're out. Gone. 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 What else I got tomorrow? My mouse went out. Nope, didn't. Good. Because I wouldn't have been able to stop this shit. Shut up. Josh Thompson's fighting. Everybody's always, you know, you always want to see Josh Thompson fight. You know, I'm not like, oh my god, but it's pretty cool. Cunley Scott Smith rematch. I'm going with Scott Smith again. I picked him the first time. Everybody's like, you're fucking crazy. No, I'm not, because he won after getting dominated for like 2.5 rounds. But this time I think it's going to be way easier on him. I know Cunley's in better shape, but I got Smith by knockout in the first round. I think he's just going to blow in there and kill him. Like, I really like Scott Smith's a fucking... He's like the ultimate dog, you know, like he gets in there and just does it, gets it done every single time. He's fucking awesome to watch. Like, I've never seen a boring Scott Smith fight. It's like there's certain guys that aren't the best fighter in the world. George comes to mind too. George is awesome, great guy, and I've never seen a boring George fight. Which he's fighting KJ Noons soon, which I think that's the fight they're setting up, and I think George is gonna wreck him. Like, honestly, because I mean the fight with Conor Huen or Hune or whatever was best. I thought that was like Fight of the Year candidate last year. Him and George fucking went. And now George KJ Noons, that's great fight. Like, I'd love to see that put together. George versus Jason Ireland back in K1, or I mean K1, King of the Cage back in the day. That was a great fight there too. That was one of the best fights I've ever seen. But no one knew who the fuck George Gurgel was back then. Great guy. Great fighter, really. Underrated. Because he's fun to watch. I understand he's not the most skilled. Jiu-jitsu's sick, but he's not the best. But he's one of the best to watch. Chris Lieben is fighting Akiyama on 12 days' notice. Not 12 days' notice, 12 days removed from his last fight. Chris Lieben just fought at Fight Night against Dennis Seaver. Just fought. And now he's fighting Akiyama because Vanderlei had to pull out of that fight. 12 days' notice. Yeah, just 12 days. Fucking, because he stepped up immediately when he heard Vanderlei was out. I'm like, well, I'll take that fight because he didn't get a medical suspension. It was like, I'll fight him. No shit, dude, you gotta respect that. Dude's fighting 2 fights within 12 days of each other. Like, that's crazy. And not like 2 amateur fights within 12 days of each other. You can do that. 2 UFC fights within 12 days of each other. Crazy shit, dude. So that's huge. Like, I don't think... Because they used to have a rule you could only fight every 30 days. I guess they did away with that, or certain states don't have that rule. Because it used to be you could fight every 30 days. But fucking no medical suspension. I guess now you're just good to brawl, so...
That's cool.
Stoked to see it, really.
That's really better. Like, it's your choice if it's a medical.
Yeah, like, that's... Yeah, if you have medical... It doesn't matter. UFC cut Keith Jardine. I think that's wrong because we're getting into it. I understand Lieben is a guy like he's like a go-getter. That's a great expression. That guy always go, but he's lost a lot. Like to release Keith Jardine, I don't know if that was. I mean, you're giving him to Strikeforce. You know, I mean, I don't know if that's the best idea. I thought Keith Jardine was better than that. Honestly, like, I don't know. He lost a couple, but. Man, that guy beat Chuck Liddell. I understand an aging Liddell, but he beat Liddell with like a great game plan. Like knocked out Forrest Griffin. He was a champ too. Keith Jardine's fucking good fighter, man. I don't know. I didn't expect him to cut him. I like Keith Jardine. Cool looking dude, really. Like he ain't this weird, crazy looking dude. I like him. Me and Kimmy's been picking each other in the fantasy league, which because she's about to start in the fantasy league, she's been raping me. Like she fucking got me. Like 33-64 on the fight night and 24-12 on the Strikeforce card because we just picked main card to start her out. Right. Shut up. And she's posted on the board now as Littlest Hobo. So if you see her on, like, please don't be mean to her. We can be brutal. Like, she's fine. She's a smart girl. Knows her MMA. Not one of those, like, I watch it because my boyfriend does. Knows the sport well. Like, knows it great. Picks fights fucking with great accuracy. Knows her MMA. Fedor's fighting tomorrow. That's all I got to say. Fedor. I'm a big Fedor nut hugger. I'm not a big fan either, like, personality-wise. But hey, hold up a second, Father. Sort of making the Lord show.
Oh.
You're cool, dude. Like, it don't matter. Old man. Fedor Verdum. What you got?
I don't have Fedor. His
Really?
days are done.
Oh my God, dude.
And I'll come out.
What?
Just let me finish his color. Okay?
Yeah, his days are done. He just needs someone strong enough to finish him in the first round. Like
There's a jiu-jitsu guy, though. I mean, Verdum's going to be on the ground with him. You think he's lost his mat strength? His ground and pound? But he might, I don't know.
If anybody can finish him in the first round,
Overeem would. Overeem would do it.
Yeah.
If he was fighting Overeem, I'd be worried.
Hey, old man, you see me cut him? There.
I know Old Man's thinking of that because he's said it for years. Old Man's a big Overeem fan, like loves Overeem. That's the minute he saw Chuck Liddell's his favorite fighter, and when he saw Overeem fight Chuck Liddell, like that's when he was just like, that guy's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
that's the next champ.
Yeah, dude, Overeem's a great fighter.
You know, sort of.
But I got a lot going on, guys. I really didn't do nothing but talk MMA. That would be the show for this week. So not a lot going on. I got doctor's appointments going on. Well, Kimmy does, poor baby. And
Maybe surgery.
I know. Yeah, it's a DNC. It's not a major surgery, so I mean she'll be fine. I'll be there for her, so not a big deal. But I'm gonna smoke some cigarettes and probably watch some more old fights because I'm real hopped up on MMA tonight. Because Fedor's fighting tomorrow. Like I sound like such a fan. I guess I am. I don't really put Fedor in my favorite fighters, like my top 5 favorites or anything like that. But I do get just this nervousness, excitement when he fights. Like I get real pumped for Fedor fights. Just the guy is fucking scary. And I know he's going to lose at some point. It's when Fedor loses, and all you fucking idiots are going to be like, he was never that good, blah, blah, blah. You're fucking stupid. Like, that's one of the best fighters I've ever seen in my life. I don't care what you fought. I don't care if you fought my sister 31 times. She should have beat you once. It's a fight. Like, that guy's untouchable. Or was for a while. So, I mean, that's great. But I will catch it next week. Love, peace, and Jesus loves you. And if you're Brazilian, especially. Because Brazilians fucking love them some Jesus.